myself and my family and to pay my respect to the memory of a great man, the Izomo, the High Chief Izomo of Wepa Wano. I have listened, even if I didn't know anything about him before, just listening to speakers after speakers. It is clear that we are all unanimous that Raymond was indeed a great man. But we are pained that he has departed. For me, at this point, the reality is we should be here to celebrate his life and not to mourn. How many more years will he have spent? Because we all know anyone who has had to be born will have a day to go. Where we never die are the good things or the bad things you did while you are alive. I listen to some people who seem to amplify the partisan angle of Raymond Dokpesi. For me, I just knew him as a Nigerian who was committed to fairness, to justice, and who believed that even under dictatorship, Nigerians have a right to be told the truth, to be entertained, to be informed, and to be carried along. That is the only way I can justify his huge investment, first in rail power and later in AIT. When I had the privilege of being, or was it a burden, or both, of being the president of Nigeria Labour Congress, the Nigeria Television Authority that is funded by Nigeria taxpayers' money declined to grant us live coverage on May days because, according to the then management, they were not sure that giving Oshiomole and his NLC live coverage, you can never be too sure what he's going to say. He might decide the public. But AIT was always there to give us live coverage free of any charges. Raymond determined to service his obligation as a Nigerian that cares regardless of political divide and regardless of the color of the government of the day, whether military or civilian. Raymond dedicated an hour or two every week and assigned a reporter to cover exclusively all activities of the trade unions, even when most people here and outside here saw us as rascals who just want to cause trouble. Raymond saw us as patriots who should be heard, and he made AIT available for us to be heard. A PDP government that Raymond helped to support threatened not once, not twice, to withdraw the license of AIT because under Kakaki, I went there with my khaki to speak truth to power, and Raymond was to pay for giving me the opportunity to do so. So a man who identifies with ordinary people, those who are rejected, those who are denied, those who are dismissed as rabble-rousers, he recognized them as Nigerians who are deserving, whose voice should be heard. For me, therefore, he was first and foremost a Nigerian who believed in Nigeria, who believed in social justice, and who gave practical expression to the voice of the voiceless. Even as we speak today, I believe, other than NTA that feeds on taxpayers' money, the only person who has a truly national private television, AIT, is Raymond Dokpesi. You will find it in the north, in the south, across the 6 geopolitical zone. You don't need to be able to afford DSTV to watch AIT. Who else has done that? And who else is doing that? For him, it wasn't about the money. Now, talking politics, I didn't know that Dokpesi was a PDP man, because I went to uproot PDP from Edo State. And by 2012, when I was seeking re-election for my second term, Dokpesi gave orders to AIT to give me live coverage everywhere from Edo South to Edo Central to Edo North. He knew that I was not PDP. Dokpesi said, what bothers him at that age? Whoever will deliver to the Nigerian people. He was convinced that I was doing what the Edo people needed. And therefore that is much more important to him than partisan affiliation. And so when people accuse him of anti-party, say it is better to be anti-party and be pro-people, pro-development, than to talk about party that today you are PDP, tomorrow you are APC, next tomorrow you are NYSC, whatever. So for me, my dear sisters and brothers and my younger ones, there is no need to mourn. I wish my brother Akpaka Vivi is here. His interpretation of the date of death for me is 100% wrong. That he died on Democracy Day because he wasn't happy that democracy is not at its optimum. For me, to die on Democracy Day is to create a situation in which once we are celebrating democracy, you must celebrate him. It's like being born on Christmas Day. When you are celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, you must celebrate your own birthday. There is no good day to die for a good man, even for a bad one. But for me, Dokpesi fulfilled his mission as assigned to him by God, and God in his infinite powers called him when it was due. May his soul rest in paradise. And may you be proud to go to anywhere and say, I am the son, I am the daughter, I am the grandson of a man called Raymond Dokpesi, the High Chief of Uwepa Wano. May his soul rest in peace.
Thank you very much. He was Comrade Governor lately, so now he's Comrade Senator.